Preview.
Jimmie Walker's net worth in 2023 was the former Gotham star's fortune. How much is Jimmie Walker worth? I've been on the road since 1967, Jimmie Walker. About Jimmie Walker, whose full name is James Carter Walker Jr., is an American actor, author, stand-up comedian, and radio personality that's been known for his work in his CBS television series Good Times from the 1970s. In addition to gaining mainstream recognition and a few Golden Globe nominations, he also created his popular catchphrase, Dynamite, which has been used on many television commercials and ads ever since. Presently, he continues to make sporadic appearances on television and tour the world with his stand-up comedy troupe. American actor and comedian Jimmie Walker has an estimated net worth of $500,000 as of 2022. Walker is best known for portraying James Evans Jr., the oldest son of Florida and James Evans Sr. He played the role in the CBS television series Good Times, which ran from 1974 to 1979. How did Jimmie Walker get rich? Working in popular films such as Airplane and Going Bananas, as well as television series like At Ease and Busting Loose, is what helped the actor originally become rich. One of the first appearances that helped him gain some fame was the Rowan and Martin's Laugh and Jack Paar Show talk shows. The casting director for Good Times found him, taught his performances on the two series, and offered him a role on the CBS sitcom. Jimmie went on to reprise the role of JJ in all the CBS shows, 6 seasons and 133 episodes, which earned him an estimated $100,000 at the time, or about $500,000 adjusted for inflation. Even before the show's conclusion in August 1979, he worked and performed for other projects such as Tony Orlando and Dawn and Bob Hope television special in 1975, while working occasionally as an on-air radio personality for the R&B music station KAGB 103.9 FM. He made his film debut on Sidney Poitier's action crime film Let's Do It Again. Towards the late years of the 20th century, he worked mainly as a guest and supporting actor on more than 20 television projects: Badge 373, The Larry Shade Show, The Drew Carey Show, Stardates, Everybody Hates Chris, and George Lopez, to name a few. Since that decade, he has been consistently working as a radio host and personality for the stations WHIO, WLS, WOAI, and KKAR. His final roles as a full-time actor came in the films Big Money Rustles and Super Shark from the early 2010. In 2012, he released his first book, the autobiography Dynamite, Good, Bad, Our Times. After nearly a decade of focusing on radio and stand-up comedy, Walker made his return to acting in a 2019 television special, Live in Front of the Studio Audience. As of 2022, Jimmie Walker's net worth is estimated to be about $500,000. Why is he so famous? Jimmie Walker is famous for his role of JJ, James Evans Jr., in Good Times. He was born June 25th, 1947 in Brooklyn, New York. He attended Theodore Roosevelt High School in his hometown and began acting during his early years. He continued his studies and entered the field of radio engineering with WRVR, thanks to a federal program titled SEEK, Search for Evacuation, Education, and Knowledge. In the early 1960s, he began working as a vendor at the Yankee Stadium, beginning with the 1964 World Series. At the time, he was given a silver dollar by the MLB professional basketball player Mickey Mantle, which today he still has. In 1967, he began working full-time with a WRVR, a radio station based in the Riverside Church. At the same time, he was already making a name for himself with his work as a stand-up comedian in various venues and competitions in the New York area. What made him so successful? Jimmie Walker was successful for his multiple genres in stand-up comedy. He built a huge audience not only from his audience who loved him on TV, but also because he used his own unique formats and rules that stood out among his contemporaries. Being a television and film actor and stand-up comedian is the reason why Jimmie Walker became popular in the first place. Throughout the 1980s, he landed his most successful roles in the films later playing Going Bananas and The Guyver. In 1987, he became a main cast member of the short-lived MCA sitcom Busting Loose, which had only one season and 26 episodes featuring Walker as a protagonist. Summing up, Jimmie Walker is known for being one of the funniest stand-up comedians to emerge from the 1970s. At the time, he impressed the casting director and producer of Good Times, so he was given a leading role in the CBS sitcom that skyrocketed his name. Despite failing to make millions of dollars during his long career, which spanned over 5 decades, Walker became a true sensation in America. He was appeared on many television series, films, talk shows, and realities, where he was able to portray his highly praised acting and abilities to make people laugh. As of 2022, Jimmie Walker has a net worth estimated to be $500,000. There's so many people that dislike you all the time, so when somebody loves anything that you do, you go, yes, finally, even if it means the dynamite thing. Jimmie Walker. For more videos, we invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel celebrity.tn.